we've tangled that we can't unglue.
First thing I'm going to do is apply primer all over the lid. I'm also going to apply this just underneath the lower lashes because we're also going to be applying a little bit of makeup here. The white eyeliner, we're just going to sketch out the details, and you want to start with a line in the crease and then bit by bit just draw each flare. And don't worry about if it's not too neat or if it's a little bit messy. This is just a guideline for later on, so feel free to get a little bit messy just so that you have a rough idea of what you want to draw later. After this, we're going to move on to black liquid liner, and starting at the inner corner, we're just going to outline everything that we've drawn previously. And again, don't worry if it's not too neat at the moment, we're going to clean this up once we've finished with everything else. At the moment it's just important to get the outline done. Now moving on to black eyeshadow, I'm going to take a nail art brush and I'm just going to work this into the lower lashes. And you want to really work this in so that there's a good solid line but nothing actually on the waterline, so that way it doesn't look quite as heavy and it doesn't feel as heavy either. So create a sharp point in the inner corner and then connect the line on the upper lid. Moving on to the outer corner, we're just going to re-outline the line and we're going to slowly feather it out. And once we've lined this just a little bit more thickly, we're going to start drawing a little bit more shade, especially on the outer corners of the designs. So you just want to make sure that the outer corner is really filled in, and then just create little flicks, and also a few of them at the end of the flares. After this, we're going to be using 3 eyeshadows. We're going to be using a yellow one, an orange one and a red one. So we're going to start off with lighter colour, so yellow. And then after this, we're going to start just on the very ends of the flares. And you're going to work the colour in, and you're also going to use a nail art brush for this, or you could use an art brush if that's what you have to hand. Make sure to really pack the colour on, and once we've done with the yellow, we're going to move on to the orange, and we're just going to use this to fill in everywhere else that we haven't filled in with the yellow. And once you've moved on to the orange, we're just going to move the red, but mainly at the base of the design, so closer to the cut crease. Once you've coloured in the design, we're going to move on to red glitter eyeliner, and we're going to put this right at the end of the design on the flares, and make sure that this isn't lightly applied. We want this to be applied in quite thick lines so that it really stands out and flashes when you move. Once you've filled in the flares with a little bit of red glitter, we're going to move on to the lower lashes, and we're not going to put too much, we just want to put a few strands of red glitter on it, just so that you get these really small flashes of red when you open and close your eyes. And of course, anything involving fire has to have a red rhinestone in the inner corner, so you just want to apply that with a bit of lash glue and a cotton bud to apply it. Finish off with some false lashes, and now we're going to move on to the lips. I'm just going to keep the lips really subtle because I don't want anything which is too crazy to distract from the eyes. So I'm going to be using a red lipstick, but instead of applying this all over my lips, I'm just going to dabble a little bit of the colour so that you've got a slight tint, nothing too strong. No matter how I try, the angle is it so obtuse, put my hands to use. Once you've applied a light coat all over your lips, just so that there's a subtle amount of colour, we're going to move on to lip gloss, and you just want to apply a little bit, nothing too much, and other than that, you're done. Well, we both